friends, it's me, your favorite messy hair YouTuber, back at it again for another video. And today we're checking out how things are made. How do you make a toothbrush? You telling me they pop on those bristles individually? If this factory has time to do that, then your crush has time to text back. First, we gotta melt the plastic. Most of a toothbrush is plastic, so of course you gotta have the molds. And then when they're done, pop them out. Throw them away like it's trash. Ugh, I've never seen a hairless toothbrush before. Don't make fun of him. He hasn't grown his hair yet. And then it goes through another machine to put the grip onto it, which is just rubber. I'll put the grooves on it and everything. Ooh, so for a gummy brush, you know, the ones that are like kind of see-through, they use a softer kind of plastic. And then the machine individually bristles each brush. Pops them in like pop, 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 pop. Can we talk about the precision? So the hair starts out long. It's just like a stack of hair. And then it just like slices them as it puts it in. So each toothbrush gets a nice little haircut with its new bristles. Wow. Machines really be doing all that? Highlighters. So do y'all just soak the stick in some light juice and then wham bam we got a highlighter? I don't know. That's why we're gonna watch this. So it all starts out with plastic pellets and they all get melted in this container with the force of 350 elephants. That's quite heavy. It melts and then pushes the mold out, and then you got the pen barrel molds. But now the filling. Oh, that's it. That's the filling. So it looks like chalk, but it's actually made of polyester, and that's like the filling that's gonna get soaked in the ink. And then you got the bottom piece, just pushes it in. So first they have to make the ink, and it's not as simple as just putting ink into water. There's a lot of measurements involved. They gotta make sure the ink is not too thick, it's not too thin. Oh, and then they put the nib on it. But the nib is the tip, the part that you press on the paper and write with. And then they're putting on the caps. Wait, they didn't even put the color in yet. What's going on? The cap's already on? Did I miss something? Oh, so that's how they do it. It's just one piece at the bottom that gets injected with ink. You get some color. You get some color. We got all the colors out there. Oh, these are a different kind of highlighter. It's not the pen kind. So just one part gets the ink. But wait, why when I open up a brand new highlighter, the tip is the color of the highlighter? It's not white. Those are like those tri-lighters. Do they still have these? I used to love these. These were a luxury when I was in school. These people had the best notes, the most organized. Ooh, and then when they're done, they get suctioned up and then wha-bam. And of course, they gotta test them out. Make sure they work. Y'all be using my pen before you give it to me? Y'all gonna refund me for that ink you stole? So in every batch, they do test them, just to guarantee the longevity of the ink. Is it gonna dry up? Ain't nobody like a dry marker. How many miles can the highlighter light write? That made no sense, but like, they gotta do tests to see how long the ink will last. How do they make paintballs? It's very satisfying. So obviously there's a lot of paint involved. That's our filling. Mwah. Food grade. Okay, now y'all are making me hungry. So they take water and sweetener. Wait, so our paintball's sweet? According to this, the secret ingredient, it's sugar. So they use gelatin, you know, like they use for gummy bears. Okay, but where is this paint? Is what I wanna know. So they heat up this mixture. You know, the inside of a paintball is kind of like slime, if you think about it. It's like a mini splat, or a splooge, if you will. Whoa, and then you got like this really thick gel, and then they're gonna mix it up, blend it, make it real smooth, and then pour in food dye. It's not actually paint, it's food dye. And then they add cough syrup. So up until now, the process is edible. And then wait, no, then they thicken it with crayon wax. Okay, get out of here, weirdos. Y'all can't eat this. So here's the outside material, and look when he sticks his finger in it, it's literally slime. But they're gonna call it gel, and then the machine like spreads the gel out, makes it real nice and flat and even, and that's gonna be molded into the ball. Then the gels are gonna go over the ball shaped molds, and it's gonna fill it with the paint food crayon wax mixture. It's two halves of the gel, and then the machine seals them all together, and then wha-bam, pops out the paintball. Those are looking mighty thick, fresh baked paintballs straight out the factory. They look delicious. They're beautiful. They almost look like boba, and then they dry them out. That's why they're hard, and that's why they hurt. But who would've knew? They start out real soft. How are Legos made? There are a lot of tubes involved. A lot of plastic melting going on. You know, basically they are plastic melted into molds. But at what scale? There are like hundreds, if not thousands of different kinds of Legos. Like all the colors, all the shapes. Every hour they make like 1.7 million bricks. That adds up to 15 billion Legos a year. That's a lot of Legos. You know, it only takes one Lego to accidentally step on barefoot for immense pain. Look at all, I thought that was all popcorn, extra buttery, but it's the heads of all the little Lego men. I really do be spitting them out like some corn kernels. Oh, that's how they do the faces. It just stamps them on. Mass-produced Lego men. Free them. It really does look like popcorn though. Y'all just scoop the extra buttery batch. Delicious. This is how they make rubber bands. Whoa, forbidden noodles. Bro, what kind of pasta is this? The extra thick kind. So I can't believe it starts out like a dough. Rubber bands, y'all used to be dough. So this machine presses the dough, kneads it. It's basically a rubber dough. Who would have thought? And then he folded it up like it's some carpet his dogs peed on. So they add a lot of chemicals to the rubber to make it really stretchy. And oh, you see this? Oh, they rolled it up and then you got these small bundles, but this you get a lot of rubber bands out of these. You see, it looks so tasty, like my dude is making pasta. Look at that. And then it shapes it into these long hollow tubes, but they gotta keep them wet so they don't like break apart. We're gonna make this as stretchy as possible. So then you got this, the rubber tubes, and then you have aluminum poles, which will be the mold. That's how they get them to be hollow on the inside. They're just coating the outside. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought you were making some extra long noodles. The forbidden spaghetti. And then of course you gotta put it in the oven, bake them at 350 degrees for 20 minutes. I made that up. Then they throw the baked rubber like it's trash. My dude just like whipped it off. Ugh. So when they rinse them out, they're rinsing the talc and the powder off of them. You know what? These are like those firefighter hoses. It's like a hose. Is that basically what a hose is made of? Like an incomplete rubber band? It might actually be. Oh, is it gonna measure them out and just slice? So they could cut 500,000 rubber bands in an hour. Oh, so they just take the tube and then just slice them extra thin. And then we got this, the Deli Master 3000. Slicing it up like it's some honey roasted turkey into the rubber band graveyard. Look at that. We got a whole field of them. All right, how y'all gonna package that? They just keep going, it just piles up. Wild, but very cool. How are mirrors made?
A mirror starts out as clear glass.
Man, it could've grew up to be a window, but now we gonna make you a mirror.
Sprayers blast the glass with water and cerium oxide. Next, sprayers rinse the glass with piping hot demineralized water.
Sprayed with piping hot water. So we're basically torturing the glass panels and making them into mirrors. Got it.
The silver is also in liquid form. Within seconds of interacting with the tin, it hardens. And as it does, you begin to see a reflection.
Ooh. So they put liquid silver and liquid tin on the mirror, and then once those two metals like coat it, wha-bam, you got a reflection and you can see yourself.
Sprayers rinse off the excess silver, which gets recycled back into the system.
This seems like an awful lot of work to make a mirror, but I mean, we need mirrors, right? Burger King bathroom said nope.
The factory will seal this silver backing with 2 coats of paint. So they first spray on a layer of copper.
So after you got the reflection, they spray on some copper. We're gonna keep watching this, but I'm trying to figure out, like, those are a lot of metals. Are metals expensive? Only when it's in jewelry form.
The panel passes copper side up through what's called the curtain coater, a machine that runs a continuous curtain of paint across the conveyor belt.
So now we painting it? We painting the copper side? Dumb it down for me. I want the 0 IQ version.
After an acid wash to remove any metal residues, they stand the panel upright to inspect it.
So they cure it like a dang piece of meat. Apparently, if they find any bubbles in the glass, they cut out that piece. They're like useless. Take it out. Now that I think about it, I've never seen a mirror with a bubble in it. I gotta look this up. Dang, even Google doesn't even have mirror bubbles. They're trying to hide this from the public. So now they cut the mirror to however the customer ordered it. You don't get the whole giant slab, you know, unless that's what you ordered, that's what you wanted. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know which one was the coolest and what did you learn today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button in the face and make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click, and subscribe to join the wolf pack. Oh! I upload every single day. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.